What's up? It's your girl Savage Flower.
And it's live for you. Fans these new you're now tuned in to the Rock the Block show.
Only on How Do You Meet Radio Soul Flow.
Yo, what's up?
You.
That was that brand new PB Pluto. Make sure you tune in and tap in. What's really going on with my guy, Cross Culture. What's up, Black on Brand? Make sure you go tune in and tap in. Okay? Now we got an interviewee, you feel me? Jay Burner.
Yo, you already know
718, what's up?
What's poppin'? Queens in the building. Queens get the money.
Hey.
You know what time it is, man.
Yes, I know what time it is. So how you doing, King?
I'm good. Thank you for asking, man. I'm feeling great. I already know how you doing.
I'm blessed and highly favored. And you done rocked the block today, and we went, listen, we getting blessings falling from the sky, you feel me? So what you been working on?
Right now, I just dropped a new project called New York Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a collaboration with my brother Deeper Than Dreams, and it's fully produced by GDR Productions. And basically, we're a team. It's Queens Get the Money Records. That's what we're called, all independent artists.
And where do they follow you at?
Anybody can follow me on all platforms at J Burner, just the letter J, BURNA 718.
And your music is in your bio.
In my bio, the link is in the bio. Everything's
All that,
on point. All that. You already.
Okay, making sure. So how long you been doing this music thing?
Right now, consistently, I'm going on 2 years, but it's been a passion of mine since like 8 years old.
Okay. I like that. What you doing down here in Miami?
I actually live out here. I live in Broward, but no matter what, I'm always bringing that New York sound.
Hey, I hear it.
I'm doing that boom bap. That's my style. Boom bap, rap, gritty, raw, original shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to make people dance. I'm over here talking my shit, real life shit. You know, the trials and tribulations, what I go through. Just authentic, as real as it gets.
I like the authenticity.
Appreciate
And
you.
y'all, is that your label that you said all independent artists, or are you just on the label?
Yeah, nah, that's my label, alongside with my guys too. You know.
Yeah, Joy Project. I get
For
you.
sure, yeah. I always
Can't
show
do it
my-
alone. Take a village for everything. You feel
Facts.
me? I always expect you to be, music. I always say the artists, y'all got it. You feel me? And when you do artist and management, you doing anything mogulite. Listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot
Facts.
to do.
But it's a blessing, you know.
Definitely is, because you can play any part and any time. You can make, like you said, we get the money over here. It's
Feel like you
always
have,
always have the avenues
Yeah.
going, even if you feel me, if you ain't running on no forest. That's what I like.
It's a fact.
So I want to play this right quick because I want to have something. I want to have something to say about your music. I got to hear this because
No doubt.
you said it's gonna touch my heart. You feel me? Real shit. You told me it's that real shit. So we about to drop that Jay Burner. You feel me? And he gonna freestyle for y'all. You feel me? He came with his own beat and everything. It's going up
You
on a
already-
Thursday. You feel me? Rock the block, baby. Let's go here for the indie artists. You already know what it is.
It's ice cold when you step in the rink. I'm just trying to make this bread every second I blink. I see more snow than expensive fur on the mink. More money, more problems, I'll invest in a shrink.
Like the vibes. What? Before I say who, I'm not gonna say who you sound like because you sound like you. But I'm saying what inspirations did you grow up listening to?
A lot of Queens artists for sure. Biggest inspiration was Nas, AZ, Cormega, a lot of Queens artists.
Because I love it when people from New York don't lose their sound, like, because even though y'all have your own sound up there and it's a mecca of music and stuff like that, sometimes when I once it reaches over here, it's either, then I got signed and it's a different kind of sound. It's not really, how I don't know if it was the piano or what it was, but it gave me the feel, New York,
Appreciate
with
you.
you.
Shout
I
out
feel you.
GDR Productions, man. Everybody hit him up, man. That's my guy. He actually produced the whole album.
The whole album?
Yeah, the whole project.
How many projects do you have out?
Right now, currently, I have 3 projects out, which is the
Healthy.
Talented Part 1, Talented Part 2, and then I did New York Strangers.
What's the difference between the music markets between here and New York, in your opinion?
The music market, I mean, I feel like over here, it's a little more difficult for them to tap in more because more about the beats and it's a little different. But I love the challenge and the fact that I live here now. I'm always gonna bring that New York sound. I'm never gonna change. I ain't gonna switch up.
I feel you. That's real.
And I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna give them this raw, gritty shit. no matter where I'm at.
So what made us? How we kidnapped you? If it wasn't for, you feel me? It was already so. How we kidnapped you? What made you decide to make the big move? Because that ain't no little move.
Nah, it wasn't. Basically, my grandfather, unfortunately, he passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. Shouts out to him though.
Yes, and shout out to him, rest in peace, you know. And long story short, I had to like basically come out here, take care of my grandmother and whatnot. And she moved back to New York, and I stayed out here. One thing led to another, and you know, I just kept working. It worked out.
I love it. How long you been here now?
About 8 years.
Okay.
It's been some time.
It's yeah. Once you hit the decade, it's over. Even though you ain't gonna lose your sound, just let you know you're out. Yeah.
We outside though. I'll be out
15.
in New York every like 2 weeks.
Because I was about to ask you how often do you travel back?
Yeah, I'm going like every 2 weeks, every month. You know, I go out there, hit studios, press runs, do what I gotta do, shoot my visuals. Shout out Caesar McFly.
Shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what is something that you trying to accept for the sound? Think that we can take down here in Miami from y'all, how y'all run the music up there in the industry, and how it's not as hard to get heard if you're in the right places and stuff like that.
I feel like in New York, like it's even going with strangers, like basically the project itself is just to recognize like all the people that's hard working, being consistent, don't get recognized for their hard work. You still feel like a stranger, and that's what we bring. And from coming from New York, we always lyrical. We're bringing this raw, gritty sound. That's what we're gonna keep bringing over here. Myself to represent the team, which is Queens Get the Money, and that's what we're doing over here.
How, with you having your own label, how do you go about like making sure that you get your music out and then your artists as well? You get their stuff out in a timely manner and make sure y'all all have good marketing levels and stuff like that.
Right. So basically, right now we have a couple of projects right now. New York Strangers, it's out right now, all platforms. Next, shout out 56 Luke. Love Under Control. Love Under Control is his project. And then Deeper Than Dreams, he has Writer's Mania coming up. And Writer's Mania is fully produced by GDR. And then GDR has 2 records on Love Under Control. We separated 3-4 months to give it time.
Not give it, so to pick it up and all that.
Facts,
have you guys going out on like a little mini tour or something yet to let people see?
Not yet. But definitely
it's in the works.
It's in the works, son. That in the future, timing is everything. When the time is right,
of course.
I feel like that's when we'll
I know it's hard because listen, y'all love holding on to music and projects and things. Like as artists, as individuals, let alone when you're trying to divvy up. You feel me? Okay, this sounds good coming out this month and all that.
I feel like as artists, we're like really the hardest on ourselves. Extremely the criticism on ourselves and all that. We're real tough on ourselves.
Yeah, but I like them 8 years. I love it though. Three projects, 3 good projects, because you don't want to put too many albums out, until y'all get y'all. You feel me? You want to get them. Throw all your love.
Tap into
yeah.
It, let them soak all that in.
Yeah.
Listen to it a couple times, even if they listen to it 15 times. I want you to listen to another 15
yes.
times. You might miss the gem that, from the first 15
For
that
real.
you just caught on now. So it's there's a lot of things to learn if you tap into the album.
Even though you got that gritty sound, do you consider yourself to be versatile?
Yes, I do consider myself to be versatile, but at the same time, it has to make sense for me to be on the record because I'm going to stick to my lane.
All I heard was, I literally heard, I ain't going to be on no listen. You ain't just going to hit me on anything now.
Yeah, I'm definitely, I can't jump on anything.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I can't just jump on anything. It got to make sense. It has to be something I could relate to and stick to my lane, absolutely.
And are all of your artists down here in Miami right now?
No, currently GDR actually lives in the state of Florida. And the 56 Luke and Deeper Than Dreams, they out in Queens right now. 56, he's in the Bronx, and Deeper Than Dreams is in Queens. But everybody, we all rep in Queens Get the Money.
Yeah.
Family shit.
So even though you guys are spread out, is it any harder on the communication and getting things to move as you should?
We talk every day as a team. We have, FaceTime calls. And there's always a solution. There ain't no excuses.
That's how
we
it
ain't over here trying to be like all, like have an excuse for shit. Nah, ain't no excuses. That's why FaceTime, we got all this technology here.
You right.
So,
You right. That's how boss moves. I just wanted you, say that because we got, some youngins listening. I would like them to hear, people from every walk, even when they come from somewhere else, even down here, ain't no excuse. They're where? Oh, we have FaceTime. We have scheduling.
you gotta put in the work. You want them to know who you are. Like myself, I feel like I'm a stranger. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting all this work, but this is the work you gotta put in order for people to know who you are. If you don't put in no work, how they gonna know who you are? You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
For real. Well, you ready to get into this freestyle?
Yo, I ain't in the booth looking for recognition. I just need you to hear what the heck I'm spitting. After you heard it one time, give it a second listen. I'm like Gretzky, 99, what I'm representing. It's all facts, I just go hard. They don't know who the fuck I am, I'ma go off. Streets like a hockey ring, I gotta go hard. Money scheme 24/7, but this ain't Ozark. Round my way, I'm in and out of danger. I keep repping my city until I'm not a stranger. Never been on thin ice like a New York Ranger. No matter how much work you put in, it's not enough. I got a truck full of work, got it piled up. Remember they was quiet, now I got it riled up. Stranger to those that got their eyes shut. What? Burn it. Let's go. That's the way you're supposed to be done, you heard? We'll never stop. Queens get the money. Shout out GDR. Shout out Deeper Than Dreams. You already know, man. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no excuses. How we said earlier, man. We keep this shit going. Yeah, everybody can follow me right now at burna718. That's just the letter J, BURNA 718. Follow my guys, GDR Productions, 56 Luke, and Deeper Than Dreams. You already.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
I hear you. So have you worked with any artists down here in Miami? Yeah. Would you want to if you had to?
Actually, I've worked with some artists out here for sure. But I'm open to it. Like I said, if it makes sense,
Of course, I'm promising.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
go
Yeah.
See you some if it makes sense.
Got
I ain't gonna
Gotta
have no
make
sing-
sense, gotta
sing
make
anything like the brother. Because every time you say it makes sense, I feel like you've been through traumatic situations.
Nah, not even. It's just, I just gotta stick to what I believe in my craft, and I can't steer away just because I'm on somebody else's record or vibe. Respectfully, I'm gonna stick to what I do.
Oh, so your soul is different too?
Nah, not at all.
I was just checking for
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Nah, I ain't with that. I never understood that.
You said what?
I never understood that, but it's not meant for me to understand it. It's a fact,
It's like making sense out of no sense thing. It's not gonna be, nah.
Yeah, like honestly, like, what you think about that? Like,
Go ahead. That's it.
I feel like it's because not everybody, because what stops people from doing things is like just their morals, what they have set up. And some people don't have things set up like that, whether it be because of their upbringing and stuff. Like, nobody talking, not that that's an excuse, no excuses, but if they don't wake up, because you be unconscious in life a lot of times when you living out your past and haven't addressed it and went through it. So if they're asleep the whole time, you feel me? And that's just, it's just a dollar to them. It's just, I'm just getting one thing to get the other. I see how it can be. It's not for me to do, because that's a hard life over there, you feel me? That's a hard life, but I get how it happens if you don't want nothing, because, everyone says it's a village. You have a village in your business and your brand, your whole company, and it takes a village for you too. So they don't wake up or they just run around asleep, and the state of the world now fosters something like that. Like the
State of the world fosters for somebody to not be awake. You can be sleepwalking around this bitch. You see, everyone is so desensitized from the internet, and you the neighborhood. It's like, I see how it could be, how it's just like, fuck it. And they just like, fuck it, whatever. But you know, you can't do that. You know, don't do that, people. I see it, but that doesn't make it correct. You know, I want you guys to be great. You know, reach for better, more, but you know, there's no excuse. Like what he said, there's no excuse for anything like that. Like if you got breath in your body, you should be reaching for more, better,
Right.
trying to do something. Do something.
Always try to be better than yesterday, you know? Be better every single day.
But I've been watching some true crime stuff where like it was in the blood. Like they couldn't. I'm sorry. It was like something not like it's in the blood, but like it was like there was nothing that it was never a chance for any intervention for better to happen. Like they only was trauma, and they never stopped going through it, going from foster care. You know, the parents, and it's like if they don't have any intervention and they don't make it to 18, 19, 20, 21. And they making these decisions younger and shit like that, you feel me? They never get the chance.
Right.
So it'd be like that. They dying super young. I just
it's
turned off the
unfortunate,
TV.
that's it.
23,
for sure.
21, 20, like not living, it hurts. So I get when you know, you haven't had anyone to teach you and you don't know yet. But don't do that. Shit, reach for better. That's why Rock the Block here. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe to Rock the Block Radio, one word. If you didn't catch this interview live, you feel me? It will be there. And J burna718. I love it. Why you named yourself that? Why J Burna?
Everybody calls me, well, Jay is, me and my dad got the same name, so I'm a junior. And
True.
then Burna, everybody calls me that in the hood. 718 just represents Queens, you know, that's where I'm from, so self-explanatory right there. If they know me personally.
How you feel about us people in the minorities coming up, like, in business and things like that?
I love it. I want to see more of that. You know, I want to see more of that, and people create more businesses, and you know, I just love seeing progress. You know, and people going out there. More people got to be like that. You know, what I'm saying? And follow where their heart is at, where their dream is at. Not be basically comfortable in a situation, or don't strive for more because you feel like you're comfortable where you at. Like, nah. You gotta keep going. You know, the sky's the limit. Everybody's able to do anything in life.
You got to, and you got to
Facts. You put your mind to it
and achieve it.
Yes,
You could
achieve
do
it.
it.
But you gotta like.
You gotta try,
you
because
gotta
really,
do it.
honestly, when you start trying, I'm not saying that what you want is gonna happen, and
Right.
but I feel like anytime that you take a step in the direction of something that is supposed to be for you, it's like, what can be against you? Like nothing can.
Nothing but yourself.
Nothing, yeah, because you know we be in our own ways around here in
And, you know,
Miami,
nobody's
America.
perfect. People be going through things, and you know, so even myself sometimes, you know, I'm like, damn, you know, is this gonna work, you know? But those are trials and tribulations you go through as an artist, I feel like, and you just gotta keep pushing.
And do you feel like if we weren't in the hood when we were younger, that we'd have the same hunger for our ambitions that we do today?
I love the era where I grew up. I don't feel it's the same energy no more.
Right.
It's so different now.
So different.
So
Kids
different.
don't play outside.
You know, like people don't be outside
on their
playing.
phones.
I used to play freaking manhunt and whatever
Right.
it was, you know.
I had to
like,
go see
you didn't even
all
need
kind
nothing.
of
Like,
stuff,
you
hand
just mixing it up
games.
as you go outside, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I miss that, you know what I'm saying? But
I remember we used to play with a string. Oh my God, do y'all remember the string? We used to play with anything. Oh my God. I remember the little arts and crafts thing. We used to make keychains. Like, I don't see the kids doing. I just saw somebody with like an upgraded version the other day, and I wanted to go to Michael's like and do like one,
That's
but I
the
was
arts
like,
and crafts, though.
yes.
Yeah.
But it'll be hard these days because everything is so.
Everybody's stuck on their
Like
phone,
even half
man.
the school system now. Half the school system is on a device. They got laptops now. They got them on iPads. You checking out books through an iPad. You checking out like it's nothing like when we was kids. And that's,
I mean, even if you see somebody going through some shit, people pull out their phone and want to record it instead of fucking going out and helping the person. You know what I'm saying? Like shit crazy.
Everybody go live for everything.
Everybody for the
it's
clout,
so bad.
Me
Like,
personally, I'm not in this shit for the clout, for numbers, followers. I speak for me and my team. Like we ain't here for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just stay focused and doing what we do. We stay working. Like I ain't here for that clout. I let that just go right by me. I don't pay that energy no mind.
And if we hit y'all up ahead of time for a performance for you and your team, down here in Miami, you'll oblige if it made sense, you know.
Nah, for sure.
Boom, you know, drop the bomb right
That would be a blessing for sure. Absolutely, that's a big blessing. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah,
That's-
once you tap into
That's love.
this network over here over in Rock the Block, like it's a forever thing. Like we
That's
hit you
love.
up when we have events, when we once it's been a while and we like, you trying to send some music? We trying to have them hear your voice. Like they looking for you because we do mixtapes and all kind of stuff to keep whoever tap into our network. Because we're here for the indie artists, but we do have bigger artists come through, Killville, Mike Smith, people like that. But we are here for our community, for the small artists. So
Word, that's dope. I support
we
that.
we keep the network.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't say try.
we keep the network, you know, going. Make sure we tap in as long as we have information. That's why we get all information. I remember when we first started, we only have an email for one artist. You know, still looking, but I'm gonna find them.
Now you got to get the money records, man. We out here. I'm gonna keep tapping in, and every time we got new music, I'll send it your way. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the support for sure, 100%.
Definitely. Let them know where to follow you one more time.
One more time, everybody can follow me at burna718. That's just the letter J, burna 718. You're already on all platforms.
I'm about to pay that crack he just dropped on me. Yes, I like that.